strong as the lion, even stronger than a great white shark.
Growing up to 20 feet long, the largest member of the alligator family.
In still black water, something massive waits without moving. As you watch it, scars line its body and algae clings to its skin. This animal has survived droughts, hunger, and humans who tried to erase it from the river forever. While other predators starved or vanished, it stayed. It did not rush. It did not fight harder. It simply waited. And that is why you should be afraid of the black caiman. Not because of its teeth or its size, but because no matter what the Amazon throws at it, this animal just refuses to die. This is the black caiman, the largest predator in the Amazon and one of the most dominant reptiles on Earth. Fully grown males can reach enormous sizes, stretching longer than a small car and weighing hundreds of kilos. When one surfaces, the water seems to slow around it. Fish scatter, birds lift off. Even other predators give it space. This is an animal that does not need to prove itself. What makes the black caiman remarkable is not just its size, but its history. For decades, humans hunted it aggressively for its skin. Entire populations collapsed. In some regions, the species nearly vanished. By all logic, it should have disappeared. But it did not. While other animals declined permanently, black caimans endured in remote rivers, deep floodplains, and places humans struggled to reach. They waited. And when hunting pressure eased, they returned. Today, the black caiman once again dominates Amazonian waterways, reclaiming its role at the top of the food chain. Not because it breeds quickly or adapts rapidly, but because it survives conditions that eliminate almost everything else. And that resilience begins with one brutal advantage. It does not need to eat very often. And if you're starting to see why this animal is so different, take a second to subscribe and comment what surprised you most so far. Because once you understand how the black caiman survives, the rest of this story only gets darker. If you think survival means constant feeding, the black caiman operates by different rules. As a cold-blooded reptile, its metabolism is incredibly slow. It does not burn energy the way mammals do. It does not require daily meals. In fact, long periods without food are normal. Large black caimans have been documented surviving for months without eating, and in extreme conditions, up to 1 full year without food. When prey disappears, the caiman does not chase. It does not panic. Its body simply shifts into conservation mode. Heart rate slows. Movement becomes minimal. Energy use drops to the bare minimum needed to stay alive. Fat reserves built during better times carry it through droughts, prey crashes, and seasonal shortages. While other predators starve quickly, the black caiman stretches time itself. It survives not by hunting harder, but by needing less. This ability alone allows it to outlast competitors during the harshest periods. But starvation resistance only works if the body itself can endure damage, injury, and age. And this animal is built for exactly that. The black caiman is not just flesh and bone, it is armor. Its body is covered in thick osteoderms, bony plates embedded in the skin that absorb impact and resist bites. These plates protect vital organs and reduce damage during violent encounters with prey or rivals. Its skull is dense and reinforced, designed to withstand extreme force without shattering. This animal survives injuries that would kill others: broken teeth, deep bite wounds, torn skin. Over time, these injuries heal into thick scar tissue, making the body even tougher. That is why old black caimans look ancient. Their scars are records of survival. Each wound is proof that something tried to kill it and failed. Because it moves slowly and conserves energy, it is rarely forced into constant conflict. It does not fight often, but when it does, its body can take the damage. And this physical durability sets up the next advantage. Because when you are built to last, even stillness becomes a weapon. The black caiman does not survive by chasing everything it sees. It survives by barely moving at all. In a world where energy can mean the difference between life and death, doing less is often the smartest strategy. Most of the time, it positions itself in shallow water and becomes part of the landscape. Its dark body blends perfectly with mud, shadow, and vegetation. From a distance, it looks like a fallen log or a patch of still water. Hours pass, sometimes days. The caiman does nothing, and that is exactly the point. Minimal movement means minimal energy loss. While other predators burn calories patrolling territory or searching for prey, the black caiman conserves everything it has. Its heart rate stays low. Its muscles remain relaxed. When prey finally drifts close enough, the strike is sudden and devastating. One movement, one burst of power, then stillness returns. But even when prey does not appear, the caiman does not weaken. This sit-and-wait strategy allows it to survive long periods of scarcity without panic or decline. Stillness becomes a form of control, not inactivity. In an environment where food availability can change without warning, this patience keeps the black caiman alive when faster, more restless predators fail. And that ability to slow down completely becomes critical when the Amazon itself begins to turn against everything living in it. The Amazon is not always abundant. During dry seasons, rivers shrink, floodplains disappear, and fish populations collapse. For many predators, this is a death sentence. The black caiman responds differently. Instead of roaming farther and burning energy, it slows down even more. Its metabolism drops. Movement becomes rare. Fat reserves built during wet seasons are slowly consumed, stretching survival across months of scarcity. This is where its size becomes an advantage. A larger body stores more energy and loses heat more slowly. While smaller predators weaken quickly, the caiman remains stable. Some large black caimans have been documented surviving extreme conditions for months, and in rare cases up to 1 year without food. During this time, they do not hunt aggressively. They wait. When water levels rise and prey returns, the black caiman is still there, which means when balance comes back, something else changes. The competition is gone. When ecosystems enter crisis, not everything survives equally. Scarcity does not affect all animals the same way, and the difference often comes down to how fast their bodies burn energy. Smaller predators die first. Animals with fast metabolisms burn through reserves too quickly. Species that rely on constant feeding weaken within days or weeks as prey disappears. Movement increases. Energy drains faster. Collapse follows. The black caiman persists. While others search, it slows down. While competitors starve, it conserves. Its low metabolic rate and stored energy allow it to stretch time itself. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. Where others fail, the caiman simply remains. By the time conditions improve, many competitors are already gone. Fewer predators remain. Less pressure exists on prey populations. The black caiman inherits an ecosystem that has been quietly emptied of rivals, not through violence, but through endurance. This is not dominance through aggression, it is dominance through patience. The black caiman does not win because it is the fastest or the strongest. It wins because it can afford to wait when others cannot. Survival becomes a matter of who can last the longest, not who can strike the hardest. And this same patience once allowed it to survive something even more dangerous than drought or hunger: humans. For the black caiman, the most dangerous predator it ever faced was not found in the jungle. It was us. During the 20th century, black caimans were hunted relentlessly for their skins. Their size made them valuable, and their slow movement made them easy targets. Entire populations collapsed. In many rivers, they vanished almost completely. By all logic, the species should have been wiped out. But it wasn't. Some black caimans survived in places humans could not reach: deep floodplains, remote wetlands, rivers that changed course with the seasons. While hunting pressure destroyed visible populations, hidden survivors endured quietly, doing what they do best. waiting. When laws finally changed and protections were introduced, it was these survivors that rebuilt the population. Not quickly, not explosively, slowly, over decades. The black caiman did not bounce back because it adapted faster than other animals. It survived because it could endure long enough for the threat to pass. And that survival was amplified by something fundamental to its body: its size. In the Amazon, size is not just about intimidation, it is about survival. A larger body stores more fat, more muscle, more energy. That means a large black caiman can survive longer without food, heal better from injuries, and endure environmental stress that would kill smaller animals. Size also reduces risk. Adult black caimans have very few natural predators. Once they reach a certain mass, almost nothing in the jungle can threaten them directly. Every year they survive makes the next year easier. Longevity multiplies survival odds. A caiman that lives decades experiences droughts, floods, prey crashes, and human pressure, yet only needs to survive each one once. Smaller animals do not get that luxury. For the black caiman, size is not excess weight. It is insurance against uncertainty. And that insurance allows it to live a life that looks almost immortal. But there is a cost. Despite everything, the black caiman is not invincible. Its reputation for survival can make it seem unstoppable. But its greatest weakness is time. This animal grows slowly and matures late. It takes years, sometimes decades, to reach full size. During that long journey, it is vulnerable in ways adults are not. Black caiman eggs are easy targets. Nests are raided by mammals, birds, and even other reptiles. Hatchlings face even greater danger. Many never survive their first year, falling to predators or harsh conditions before they ever grow large enough to defend themselves. Only a small fraction make it to adulthood. This slow life cycle means recovery takes decades. One bad generation can erase years of progress. If hunting pressure returns too quickly, if rivers are altered, or if food chains collapse, the black caiman cannot adapt fast enough. It does not reproduce rapidly. It cannot replace losses overnight. Resilience does not mean immunity. The black caiman survives because the Amazon still works. Its patience only succeeds in a system that remains balanced. When water flows, prey returns, and habitats remain intact, waiting is enough. But if that balance breaks completely, patience alone will not save it. And that brings the story full circle. The black caiman does not survive by conquering the jungle. It survives by belonging to it. Now you know, the black caiman doesn't survive by being aggressive. It survives by being patient. If this changed how you see survival in the wild, like and subscribe. Because some of the most dangerous animals on Earth are not the ones that attack first, but the ones that wait.